Hi everyone. So I am speaking on behalf of my co-facilitators Chris Jones and Claire Kioff. Claire can't make it today, but what I first want to share is a perspective particularly from Claire, because she was our wonderful GP in our session, and Chris and I are from the Sydney Primary Health Network. So our workshop was around GP shared care, which is really a program that we fund with our local health districts in Sydney for people with severe and enduring mental health issues to have formal shared care arrangements between a GP and their public mental health service that they work with. So again, we had a number of recommendations, so I'll try and keep it quick, but our main one should be on the screen there. But the first one I just want to mention was on behalf of Claire. So it was from the perspective, which was incredibly valuable for Chris and I, being across the shared care program within the PHN. This is the kind of feedback and an enormous amount of feedback from the audience as well that we'll be taking back to shape the redesign of our program. So Claire was saying from a general practitioner's perspective, a really key recommendation is to prioritise communication and collaboration in implementing shared care arrangements for mental health and physical health. Because essentially, GPs really value shared care arrangements because it means that not only can the person receive that holistic support, so they're not just having their mental health needs focused on or just their physical health needs focused on, but it's that holistic approach. But it also means that the professionals working with that person receive the benefit of working together as part of a coordinated team response, which helps everybody. The key recommendation that came out of it, particularly again for us at the PHN to be able to take back into the redesign of the program that we're looking at, was around the fact that so currently GP shared care arrangements in our program are primarily available to individuals with severe mental illness who are engaged with local public mental health services. So we had a long discussion, and we continue to talk about it after, about how do we open up those same referral pathways and same level of care for people that aren't and don't need to be engaged with public mental health services. So how do they still receive that holistic support? So that's something that we'll definitely be looking at. Just two other quick mentions is a really great idea that came out of it, again from a PHN perspective, was someone mentioned creating a resource around something that really helps patients or consumers understand what is it that my GP can help me with when it comes to not only my physical health but my mental health. And we felt from a PHN perspective that's something we could engage our GPs with, so that as a person you're empowered to sort of go into your GP appointment and know what sort of things you can be asking for. And then, again, for our GPs was looking at increased support for them at the primary care level, so assistance with care coordination, expert guidance on medication management, and access to particularly multidisciplinary team support. So that's us. Thanks, everyone.